Corymbus for Autumn by Francis Thompson. Read for LibriVox.org by Anusha, Iyer. Hearken my chant. 'Tis as a bacchante's, a grape spurt, a vine splash, a tossed tress, flown vaunt 'tis. Suffer my singing, gypsy of seasons, ere thou go winging, ere winter throws his slaking snows in thy feasting flagon's impurpurate glows. The sopped sun, toper as ever drank hard, stares foolish, hazed, rubicund, dazed, tawty with thine October tankard. Tanned maiden, with cheeks like apples russet, and breast a brown agaric faint flushing at tip, and a mouth too red for the moon to buss it, but her cheek unvow its vestalship, thy mists enclip her steel-clear circuit illuminous, until it crust, rubiginous, with the glorious gules of a glowing rust. Far other saw we, other indeed, the crescent moon, in the May days dead, fly up with its slender white wings spread out of its nest in the sea's waved mead. How are the veins of thee, Autumn, laden? Umbered juices and pulped oozes, pappy out of the cherry bruises, froth the veins of thee, wild, wild maiden, with hair that musters in globed clusters, in tumbling clusters like swarthy grapes, round thy brow and thine ears o'ershaden, with the burning darkness of eyes like pansies, like velvet pansies, wherethrough escapes the splendid might of thy conflagrate fancies, with robe gold tawny not hiding the shapes of the feet whereunto it falleth down, thy naked feet unsandaled, with robe gold tawny that does not veil, feet where the red is meshed in the brown, like a rubied sun in a Venice sail. The wassailous heart of the year is thine, his Bacchic fingers disentwine his coronal at thy festival. His reveling fingers disentwine leaf, flower, and all, and let them fall, blossom and all, in thy wavering wine. The summer looks out from her brazen tower, through the flashing bars of July, waiting thy ripened golden shower, whereof there cometh with sandals fleet the northwest flying viewlessly, with a sword to shear and untamable feet, and the gorgon head of the winter shown to stiffen the gazing earth as stone. In crystal heaven's magic sphere, poised in the palm of thy fervid hand, thou seest the enchanted shows appear that stain Favonian firmament, richer than ever the Occident gave up to bygone summer's wand. Day's dying dragon lies drooping his crest, panting red pants into the west, or the butterfly sunset claps its wings, with flitter alit on the swinging blossom, the gusty blossom that tosses and swings off the sea with its blown and ruffled bosom, where through the wind sings till the crisped petals are loosened and strown overblown on the sand, shed, curling as dead rose leaves curl, on the flecked strand. Or higher, holier, saintlier, when, as now, all nature sacerdotal seems, and thou. The calm hour strikes on yon golden gong, in tones of floating and mellow light, a spreading summons to even song. See how there the cowled night kneels on the eastern sanctuary stair. What is this feel of incense everywhere? Clings it round folds of the blanch amist clouds, upwafted by the solemn thurifer, the mighty spirit unknown, that swingeth the slow earth before the embannered throne? Or is it the season under all these shrouds of light and sense and silence makes her known a presence everywhere, an inarticulate prayer, a hand on the soothed tresses of the air. But there is 1 hour scant of this Titanian primal liturgy, as there is but 1 hour for me and thee. Autumn, for thee and thine hierophant, of this grave ending chant, round the earth still and stark, heaven's death lights kindle, yellow spark by spark, beneath the dreadful catafalque of the dark. And I had ended there, but a great wind blew all the stars to flare, and cried, I sweep the path before the moon. Tarry ye now the coming of the moon, for she is coming soon. Then died before the coming of the moon. And she came forth upon the trepidant air, in vesture unimagined fair, woven as woof of flag-lilies, and curdled as of flag-lilies, the vapour at the feet of her, and a haze about her tinged in fainter wise. As if she had trodden the stars in press, till the gold wine spurted over her dress, till the gold wine gushed out round her feet, spouted over her stained wear, and bubbled in golden froth at her feet, and hung like a whirlpool's mist round her. Still, mighty season, do I see it. Thy sway is still majestical. Thou holdest of God by title sure thine indefeasible investiture, and that right round thy locks are native to, the heavens upon thy brow imperial, this huge terrain thy ball, and o'er thy shoulders thrown wide air's depending pall. What if thine earth be bare and bleak of hue? Still the skies are sweet, still, season, still thou hast thy triumphs there. How have I, unaware, forgetful of my strain inaugural, cleft the great rondure of thy reign complete, yielding thee half, who hast, indeed, the all? I will not think thy sovereignty begun, but with the shepherd's sun, that washes in the sea the stars' gold fleeces, or that with day it seizes, who sets his burning lips to the salt brine, and purples it to wine. While I behold how ermined Artemius ordained weed must wear, and toil thy business, who witness am of her too in autumn turned a vintager, and, laden with its lamped clusters bright, the fiery fruited vineyard of this night. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.